Good morning. First of all, I just want to apologise in the delay in getting this story out to you. We've all actually gone down with the neurovirus, so it's been an interesting few days. I'm luckily on the mend, but unfortunately the kids aren't at the moment, but that is why we have been a little behind. But here today we are going to read The Christmasaurus by Tom Fletcher and illustrated by Shane Devries. Now, The Christmasaurus is a chapter book if you want to learn more. But today we're going to be looking at the picture one. Here it is. Santa and his reindeer live as north as you can go, in a place that's full of magic and quite a lot of snow. But Santa and his reindeer do not live there on their own, for there's a special dinosaur that also calls it home. He is the Christmasaurus, and he's one of a kind. No matter where you look, he'll be the only one you find. The Christmasaurus had a wish that someday he might fly and pull the sleigh on Christmas Eve across the winter sky. "I'll train you," Santa bellowed. "I can show you how it's done. And now that I'm your teacher, let's begin with lesson 1. First, you need to gobble up this flying reindeer food. It's sure to help a dino reach a higher altitude." The Christmasaurus munched and jumped towards the northern lights. Oh no, but in a flash of blue he crashed head first into the ice. Santa scratched his fluffy beard. "Well, that's a shame," he said. "I need to leave. It's Christmas Eve and the children are all in bed." "But not to worry," Santa smiled. "No need to look so blue. We'll try again next Christmas when I teach you lesson 2. Spring turned into summer and autumn whizzed right by. Then it was Christmas once again and time to try to fly. You need to think a happy thought like Christmas fairies do. If happy thoughts can work for them, I bet they'll work for you." So Christmasaurus thought of lovely clouds upon his scales. But happy thoughts don't always end like Christmas fairy tales. "Ho, ho, no, that didn't work," said Santa with a sigh. "And I'm afraid it's Christmas Eve, so time for me to fly." There he goes. And with the sleigh packed full of toys to leave beneath the tree, he said, "We'll try next Christmas when it's time for lesson 3. Flowers bloomed and sunshine beamed and leaves turned brown and fell. The smells of Christmas filled the air to the sounds of jingle bells. "We've made you some rings," said Santa. "They're sure to help you fly. Just flap them like a bird and you'll soar across the sky." The Christmasaurus closed his eyes and flapped with all his might. Oh no. But even Santa's gift of wings could not help him take flight, and so he roared a little cry and shed a frozen tear. He'd have to wait for lesson 4 and try again next year. But as the elves were loading all the toys upon the sleigh, an idea popped into Santa's brain that wouldn't go away. "Christmasaurus, why not come along with us tonight? While I deliver presents, you can feel the thrill of flight." Without a second thought, the Christmasaurus climbed aboard, and with their dino passenger into the sky they soared. Flying in the sleigh was even better than he dreamt, and house by house he watched as down the chimney Santa went. "Stay in the sleigh," warned Santa. "Now you mustn't go exploring. Wait here while I leave presents for the children inside snoring." Christmasaurus didn't listen. Christmasaurus didn't stay. He fell into a chimney, and then Santa flew away. His ho-ho-ho got quieter the higher as they climbed, not realising that Christmasaurus had been left behind. Inside the house was quiet, but not everyone was sleeping, for through the twinkling fairy lights a little boy was peeping. He saw the most amazing sight a child could ever dream to see, a living, breathing dinosaur next to the Christmas tree. He watched the Christmasaurus staring sadly at the sky and understood this dinosaur was wishing it could fly. "Hello, are you lost?" he asked the prehistoric creature. "If you want to fly, then maybe I could be your teacher." "You don't need magic food or wings or even happy thoughts. In fact, I'm not sure flying is a thing that can be taught. Santa's reindeer only fly for kids like me believe. So if your dream is flying, maybe I'm the thing you need." Midnight came and Christmas Eve turned into Christmas Day. The boy had made reins from fairy lights. His wheelchair was the sleigh. He started to believe perhaps this dinosaur could fly. And just like that, the two of them took off into the sky. They flew back over rooftops and sleepy streets below, to the place that's full of magic and quite a lot of snow. They laughed and sang for hours in the North Pole's glistening glow, but morning was approaching when the boy would need to go. When Santa said, "The magic doesn't end on Christmas Day. For someone who believes, we're just a wish away." They climbed aboard the sleigh and all the reindeer took their places. The elves waved them goodbye with a look of joy upon their faces. And with a smile the roaring Christmasaurus led the way. The boy had made his wish come true of pulling Santa's sleigh. And so the Christmasaurus and his brand new human friend shared a magic Christmas that they wished would never end. But the best thing about Christmas, as each one fades away, you're always getting closer to another Christmas Day. So that is The Christmasaurus by Tom Fletcher. And if you're lucky, we're going to read a second book today, which is our last book of the series, called The Night Before Christmas.